Hi, Internet. I wanted to talk to you about the strange occurrence that's been happening at this apartment I just moved into. I don't know where my trash is going. And it's not the kind of thing I can really bring up to my landlord. We don't have a terribly close relationship. In fact, when I applied for the place, one of the rules was that they wouldn't allow tours. But frankly, the deal I was getting was so good, I took him up on it and just kind of moved in. Similarly, not terribly close to any of the tenants. I'm sure they're fine tenants, but they're not terribly neighborly people. I suppose walking in the hallway, even though they never really wave at me or anything, I could try to ask them where they think the trash is going. But I think they'd ask me something like, why do you want to know where my trash goes? And I wouldn't have a terribly good answer, other than, I'm a curious sort of fellow. So, driven by curiosity, I decided to try to explore where the trash goes. I went over and I looked down the chute, and it curves away so you can't see where it goes. And there seems to be some sort of negative pressure, so things are pulled down the chute. So, since I'm allowed in the basement, I just went down to the basement and I tried to figure out where it went. But again, looking down, the chute tilts away. And there was no one around, so I guess in a fit of adventurous spirit, I just crawled on in. It wasn't until I was like 10 feet deep that I realized there's gonna be quite a problem if somebody else drops trash while I'm down there. But adventure calls, so I kept on crawling down. And as I did so, I started getting this sulfurous smell. And I was wondering, how many rotten eggs could have somebody dropped down here? So I kept going more and more feet down, and the temperature started to rise. Until eventually there was this green smoke that was enveloping. And it was noxious. It was making it hard to breathe. So I didn't want to pass out, so I started crawling back up. And wouldn't you know it, somebody did throw some trash down. I could hear it rattling down. So I braced myself against the sides of the chute, and I just kind of let it land on my back, crawled my way back up. And fortunately, by the time I got back out, whoever dropped the trash was gone. So I just dropped it off. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is, where do you think my trash is going?